Hi guys, welcome back to another week, another video. Today I thought I would talk a little bit more about drawing people or sketching people quickly. And the reason why I want to talk about that, because I've gotten a lot of comments over the past few months asking for more of that type of content. And I know some of you got some good information out of last week's video where we just kind of quickly sketched and painted a face. But I wanted to expand upon that because I wanted to explain something that I do that helps when you want to practice sketching, but yet you don't really know where you're going to find that resource. I mean, you can grab a family member, obviously, and force them through an awkward photo session. Depending on how well they take to that, you'll get various results and it may be frustrating. So I have another solution for you, and it allows you to do a lot more diverse things and just kind of sketch on the go. But I will say that I always do this very cautiously if I'm out in public. So sometimes what I will do is when I'm in a coffee shop or if I'm at a park, I will just do a few quick videos if I find something interesting. If I see someone walking on a beach that I think, oh, that's really an interesting looking person, or I like their outfit or something catches my eye, and I'll do a very quick and not so obvious effort to do a really fast video. And sometimes I'll even look away, I'm looking someplace else to get that few minutes shot. I did this recently on my last day in South Korea. If you saw my sketchbook tour, on my final day, the whole day ended up being completely rained out, and I could not go anywhere for any final sketching before my plane leaves later that night. So I sat in this coffee shop, and there was all these people because it was a very busy area, and all these people, wearing raincoats and carrying umbrellas. And so I just did a few just very random quick videos, and I just stopped framed them. I would go through them on my phone, and I would just stop frame, and you could actually do a screenshot, or you could pause it for a second. Of course, your phone tries to go to sleep, so you still don't really have a whole lot of time in this method. But I quickly would sketch out my image, and then I turn my phone off, and then I finish up doing the details in watercolor, partially from my imagination, partially from my memory. And if you are in a coffee shop, you can even just kind of take some quick videos of the room itself and also do pauses and do the same thing. So if you're actually trying to create an atmosphere of a space, a room, something that's interesting you, that's a nice quick way to grab something. Now be very, very careful though. I will tell you this, and especially it depends on how conspicuous you look as a person, how much you stand out. You want to make sure that you're not filming anybody's children. Anything like that's going to get you in some hot water. And you definitely don't want to share this video anywhere else, really. I mean, I wouldn't mind, because we're doing this video, if I still had some of my video of people walking in the rain, because you completely could not see faces. If it was something obscure, I wouldn't mind sharing a little bit of that kind of video to show you what I did. But you do have to be very, very careful. So keep that in mind. You don't want to get yourself in hot water. Anybody thinking that there's something kind of off about that person, when you're really just trying to learn how to draw people better. And sometimes I even use myself as a model. I will film myself, and I'm going to show you that in a little bit later when I'm sharing with you the sketch that I did this past week. Just utilizing myself as a model. You can be your best model. You can get a tripod. You could set it up in a room and just kind of change out your outfits and walk around, dance, do whatever you think that would be interesting, and then do the same thing. You can upload it to your computer if you feel like you need it to be on a larger screen. and then just do basic stops and screenshots and just do quick studies. Now I will say, try not to use it as a way to do something overly extensive unless you're really, really wanting to do that. It's great for just quick poses when you don't have a model. Another thing that I've done is I've often even taken pictures or screenshots from a movie that I'm watching or a YouTube video that I'm watching, and there's something that catches my eye, a landscape, the way a particular face or figure has turned, outfit, something strikes me, and I will sometimes pause the video and do a screenshot. I did that recently with, I was watching the 2020 film Emma, which is a new adaptation of the book Emma. So, because I personally love period films. I've all my life binge watched all the Pride and Prejudice, Emma, Jane Austen, all those types of movies. I adore that, and I adore history, and so I find that particular movie very engaging. It's quite visually stunning movie. So I recently was watching that, and I was doing just screenshots just to capture some things that maybe I could even sketch out for you. So that's possibly going to be something we're including in today's video as a quick sketch. But those are just some quick ideas, just some ideas on how you too can get more comfortable with drawing faces. It opens up more opportunities for you to find resources that might be fun and just simple to do on the fly, even if it really is just on your phone. Like I said, that's what I did with the people in the rain while I was on my vacation. Well, I sat in a cozy cafe drinking a nice warm cup of coffee. So I hope that is some information that might be helpful for you to add to the ideas that you have for expanding your sketching ideas. So as you can see, I have been playing around with drawing people a little bit more this past week. I actually took some still shots of myself from some past videos that I made. And I did that just using my iPad. Now you can do that with anything, even if it's not a still shot of yourself, you can do still shots of family members. Videos are really nice because then you can pick and choose whatever you want. But I'll show you really quickly on my iPad here. This was one of the shots from one of my past videos. And let's see, I also used this one for that one right there. And they're not perfect. They're not meant to be quote unquote portraits, but they're meant to be just quick studies. I'm using myself as a model to do quick studies from my videos. But even if it's just your cell phone, you can actually just use your cell phone and videotape yourself. Go outside, move around a little bit, and just take a few videos of yourself. You can throw on some fun hats or different clothes if you want. You don't have to do a very long video. It could be a very short video, just as long as you have several different poses. And then just go back and find the spots that you like and do screenshots. That's what I did here. I played the video and I did screenshots. And that way you will have your own model in all kinds of various poses just so that you have a way to practice. It's just an extra resource for you to practice your drawing skills on the go. Now, one thing I did with this particular drawing, let me zoom you back in, is I chose to use this. It's really a Ticonderoga, it says checking, carmine red. It's probably just for checking papers or something. But I found it in my collection, and I do like drawings that are uniquely different in color. Something like sanguine or something like that, the browns or whatever, and just do a complete monotone. The one thing about this too is the fact that you cannot change your work. This is not an erasable pen or pencil. It's something that once you put it down, you have to go with it. But what's nice about it when you're doing light lines is that you can start off very, very light, and when you're trying to like just get in a form or something, and just kind of pre-do an area that you want to work on, and then start building up when you're feeling more confident about your initial lines. And they don't show that well, those initial soft touches. But it's kind of fun. It's a diversity of something else for you to do, for practice, for drawing, and to get different results. So I kind of like that. So as I said, so I took this image with my iPad, and so I just took a short video, and then where I wanted to stop, I would pause and I would do a screenshot. And that's how I came up with whatever image I wanted to do. But you can see there's so many variations of gestures and facial expressions and all of that awaiting you by doing these sort of things. And of course, it does not have to be a movie. It could be anything. It could be a YouTube video, a documentary, anything that helps you. Just grab an image that's interesting and use it as something to draw from. Even if you don't do something that's super accurate, just playing with faces and the head tilts and learning how everything aligns up and measuring and that sort of thing, or just having fun. It doesn't even have to be super accurate. It could just be a bit of fun, and a lot quicker than I spent on this image tonight, these two images from those two screenshots that I did. I really love this unique expression where she's glancing upwards, and it was kind of fun to draw too. So I thought that was really interesting, different to draw and try to execute. But this is a great film, and so many beautiful images in it. But these are just some of the methods that I have been using to do something different. I sometimes go places and just sit and draw and don't even take any photographs or any videos or anything. I'll just sketch on the go. But this is just another way to slow things down for you. You can even time how long you're going to allow yourself to have per screenshot. Just have timed periods where you limit how long you can work on something and not get super detailed like I did tonight. But regardless, it was a bit of fun, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed observing the stills, the beauty of the stills, the beauty of someone's amazing work and their cinematography and the beautiful costumes. So that was something I really enjoyed about this particular session. Even though I might not, moving forward, I might not always have something quite this detailed, like I said, but I had a good time. So I hope that helped today. I hope seeing this process, whether you choose to go really fast and do something as quick as some of those images that I told you that I did of people walking in the rain, or if you want to slow stuff down and really do a more casual observation. Now granted, as I've said before, any images that you take from other people's resources are not images you can sell. You cannot sell them. So just keep that in mind. This is for your own knowledge and for your own work and for your own progress of growing your skills. So this is going to be the end of this video today, guys. I hope you gleaned something good and helpful from today's video. All right, have a great and wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you next time. Bye.